चतुर्दशः पाठः फेब्रवरी मासस्य 29 दिनाङ्कः येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनिः वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरच्यते. Somebody for the Ashtadhyayi? Vasudha, can you do it? Or okay. Mohana Ashtadhyayi. Okay, Vasudha, we'll do it today. Hello.
Unmuted.
I have unmuted you.
Yes, can you hear me now? Looks like
Yes, I can.
Muted.
thank you.
Okay.
प्रथमः पादः न्या प्रातिपदिकात् सुऔजस् अमौक्षष्टाभ्यां ह्नेभ्यां फ्यस्नसिभ्यां फ्यस्नस् ओस् आम्नि ओस् सुप् क्रियाम् अजाद्यन्तष्टाप् रुण्भ्यो नी
अजाद्यतष्टाप्
रुण्णेभ्यो नीप् उगितश्च वनो रच पादोः अन्यतरस्यां ताब्रुचि पादोन्नतरस्यां ताब्रुचि न षट्वस्त्रादिभ्यः मनः आनो बहुव्रीहेः डाबुबाभ्याम् अन्यतरस्याम् अनुपसर्जनात्. एतत् अहं न कर्तुं शक्नोमि.
सिद्धाणै द्वयसच् दग्नै मात्रच् तयप् ठक् ठै कै क्वरपः
यङ्गश्च प्राचाम्
यनश्च
प्राचाम् श्वः तद्धितः शकार श्वः.
There is no visarga.
Okay, let me try again. Shamita.
Yes.
Shvastadhitah. सर्वत्र लोहितादिकन्येभ्यः सर्वत्र लोहिता. Here I can take a break. लोहितादि
कतन्तेभ्यः
सर्वत्र लोहितादि कतन्तेभ्यः. कौरव माण्डूकाभ्यां च वयसि प्रथमे द्विगोः
द्विगोः
अपरिमाण
I will teach from here. अपरिमाण विस्ताचित कंबल्येभ्यो
कम्बल्येभ्यो
न तद्धितलुकि
न तद्धितलुकि
काण्डान्तात् क्षेत्रे
काण्डान्तात् क्षेत्रे
पुरुषात् प्रमाणेन्यतरस्याम्
पुरुषात्
बहुव्रीहेरुधसो ङीष्
बहुव्रीहेरुधसो नीप्
ङीष्
क्षम्यताम् बहुव्रीहेरुदसो नीप् नीष्
ङीष् is
नीष्
संख्याव्ययादेर्ङीप्
संख्याव्ययादेर्नीप्
दामहायनान्ताच्च
दामहायनान्ताश्च
there is no shakara ch दामहायनान्ताच्च अन उपधालोपिनोऽन्यतरस्याम् नित्यं संज्ञाच्छन्दसोः
नित्यं संज्ञाच्छन्दसोः
केवलमामक भागधेय पापापर समानार्यकृत सुमंगलभेषजाच्च रात्रेश्चाजसौ अंतर्वत्पतिवतोः नुक पत्युर्नो
यज्ञसंयोगे
विभाषा सपूर्वस्य नित्यं सपत्न्यादिषु पूतक्रतोरै च वृषाकप्यग्नि कुसितकुसिदानाम् उदात्तः मनोरौवा वर्णादनुदात्तात् तोपधात्तो नः अन्यतो ङीष् षिद्गौरादिभ्यश्च धन्यवादाः।
धन्यवादाः।
So स्त्री प्रत्यय प्रकरणम् अनुवर्तयामः. वर्णानुदात्तात्तोपधात्तोनः इति सूत्रम् अधीतम्. किमस्ति सूत्रे? वर्णवाचकः शब्दः, अनुदात्तान्तः, तोपधः इति त्रीणि निमित्तानि सन्ति. यदि त्रीण्यपि निमित्तानि सन्ति तर्हि तस्मात् वर्णवाचकात् प्रातिपदिकात्, वर्णवाचकान्तात् प्रातिपदिकात् ङीष् प्रत्ययः भवति, न तु ङीप्. अत्र क्षम्यतां, ङीप् एव भवति, अग्रे ङीष् अस्ति. सो ङीप् प्रत्ययः भवति, तकारस्य नकारादेशोऽपि भवति इति सूत्रार्थः. एनि एता इति उदाहरणं दत्तम्. एत इति पदं श्वेतवाचकम् अर्थात् वर्णवाचकं, श्वेतवर्णवाचकं पदम् अनुदात्तान्तमपि अस्ति. वर्णानां तर्णाति नितान्तानाम् इत्यनेन त इत्यनेन त इति यस्य शब्दस्य अन्ते अस्ति वर्णवाचकस्य, तस्य अनुदात्तः अन्ते भवति इति. अतः अनुदात्तान्तः तोपधः. उपधायां तकारः अस्ति, तस्मात् ङीप् एत इ इति भवति. तकारस्य नकारादेशे कृते एन इ, यस्येति च इत्यनेन अकारस्य लोपे एनि इति रूपम्. वैकल्पिकं सूत्रम्. अतः यदा ङीप् वा नकारादेशो वा न भवति तदा टाप् भवति, अजाद्यतष्टाप् इत्यनेन एता इति अपरं रूपम्. एनि एता. एवमेव रोहिणी रोहिता इति. एतदुक्त्वा अग्रे न उच्यते अन्यतो ङीष् इति. अन्यतः ङीष् इति छेदः वर्णात् अनुदात्तात् तोपधात् इति अनुवर्तते. सो तोपधात् अन्यतः अनुदात्तात् वर्णात् ङीष् भवति इति अन्वयः. तोपधभिन्नात्, so other than that which has takara in the upadha, varnamachinah anudattantat pratipadikaat, shesham tu samanam. So it should be a varnamachaka and it should be anudattanta, but it should not be topadha. So other than takara in the upadha, तोपधभिन्नात् वर्णवाचिनः अनुदात्तान्तात् प्रातिपदिकात् स्त्रियां ङीष् स्यात् इति सूत्रार्थः. ङीप् न भवति किन्तु ङीष् भवति. ङीप् ङीषोः स्वरे व्यत्ययः भवति इति स्मर्तव्यम्. कल्माषी इति उदाहरणम्. कल्माषी इति व्याख्याने पश्यामश्चेत् चित्रवर्णा इत्यर्थः. So कल्माष शब्दस्य चित्रवर्ण, a mixed color is called कल्माष. चित्रं किर्मीर कल्माष शबलैताश्च कर्बुरे इत्यमरः. So Amara gives the synonyms. चित्रं किर्मीर कल्माष शबल. Eta. He is also giving eta here. Karbure ityamaraha. So Kalmashi is a varnavachaka. It indicates chitravarna, a mixed color, and it does not have pakara in the upadha, and it is anudattanta. Therefore, it gets ङीष्. Kalmasha I yasyati cha ityanena akarasya lope kalmashi bhavati. Evam sarangi अस्ति. सारंगी इत्यस्यापि चित्रवर्ण इत्येव अर्थः. सारंगशबले त्रिषु इत्यमरः. So there also you have it. Chitram kirmira kalmasha shabala. Oh sorry, saranga is not here. So sarangam, sarangaha shabale trishu. So shabala is a synonym for chitra and saranga is given as a synonym for shabala. So it means chitravarna. Sarangi. Laghavante dvayoshcha bahvacho guruhu iti madhyodatta vetau. So he again gives the pramana for them being anudattanta, because this is not covered in tarnati nitantana. So there is another sutra, Laghavante Dvayoscha Bahvacho Guruhu. Iti sutrena Madhyodatau. Madhya varnasya अर्थात कल्माश शब्दे मकारोत्तरस्य आकारस्य सारंग शब्दे रेफोत्तर आकारस्य च उदात्तत्वं भवति अनुदात्तं परमेकवर्जम् इति शिष्टस्वरेण अन्त्यस्य अनुदात्तत्वं भवति. So they end in अनुदात्त. अनुदात्तान्तात् किम्? अत्रापि अनुदात्तान्ताद् इति अन्वेति. किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते कृष्णा कपिला इत्यस्ति. So pitsvarena antodattau imau iti vyakhyane asti. So they get udatta at the end, and therefore they are not anudattantas and they will not get nish. The next sutra, and this is the main sutra for nish, one of the main sutras, Shid Gauradibhyashcha. पदद्वयमस्ति षित् गौरादिभ्यः च अन्यतो ङीष् इत्यतः ङीष् इति अनुवर्तते षिद्भ्यः गौरादिभ्यश्च ङीष् स्यात् इति सूत्रार्थः. So for particles which have shakara as it and for words which have been given in the gauradigana we have ङीष् pratyaya. So shit we have already seen once in shpha when we did pracham shpha tadhitaha. So because shpha is shit, after we do shpha we also have nish to give forms like gargyayani, etc. Right? So similarly for anything, any particle which has shakara as it, there are several pratyayas. So words ending in that pratyaya will have nish. Nartaki iti udaharanam dattam dikshitaihi. So nartaki ityatra vyakhyane नृति गात्र विक्षेपे इति धातुः नृत्यति इत्यः अस्ति धातुः तस्मात् शिल्पिनि श्वुन् इति कृत् प्रत्ययः. So there is a shvun pratyaya being added when it is a skilled art. Shilpa is a skilled art. So somebody who is skilled at dancing ityarthe shvun pratyayah. So nrit ityasmaत् shvun bhavati yuvoranakau ityanena. Shah pratyayasya iti shakarah it halantyam iti nakarashcha it. So in shvun you remove sh by shah pratyayasya and nakara by halantyam. Yes, tasya lopaha ityanena ubhayoh lopaha. Yuvoranakau iti akadeshah. You have vu left. Vu is replaced by aka by yuvoranakau. Laghupadha gunaha. Uganta laghupadhasya chaityanena gunaha bhavati. So nrit iti asya sthane nart iti bhavati. Nartaka ityasti. Laghupadha gunaha raparatvam. Nartaka shabdat nish. Shidgauradibhyascha ityanena nish pratyayah. Tapopavadaha. Since it is akaranta, for all akarantas utsargitkataya tap prapnoti tasya apavadattvena nish. So nartaka I ityasti yasyati cha iti akara lopaha. So akara is removed by yasyati cha. You have nartaki iti bhavaha. So he gives a very detailed prakriya. We should by now be able to follow the prakriya of Balamanorama with these. I mean, he will not always give in this much detail, but here he has given everything. So nartaki iti rupam siddham. Shitvat atra nish bhavati. Gauradigane prathama shabdaha gaura shabdaha. Gaura shabdat nish krate gauri iti agrimam udaharanam. Gauri iti Shveta ityarthaha. So gaura padasya shveta varna ityarthaha. So gauri means somebody who is fair. Phitsvarena antodaptatvat anyato ngish iti apraptehe iha vidhihi. Since it is a varnavachaka, would it have got by the previous sutras is the question. Varnaranudattat ityanena nabhavati kimartham takaraha upadhayam nasti. Anyato ngish ityanena api nabhavati kimartham antodattatvam. Anudattantaha nasti ityatah tasyapi apraptihi. Anyato ngish iti apraptehe iha vidhihi. Sanya shabdo va ayam. This is also the name. of Parvati, right? Uma Katyayani Gauri ityamaraha. So Dashavarshah Bhavet Gauri it is Smriti. There is also a Smriti Vachana which says a 10-year-old girl is called Gauri. There are several girls. There is Kumari, Kanya, etc. They have been told for girls of different ages. So a 10-year-old girl can also be called Gauri. So there are several meanings to the word. In any case, Shridgauradibhyashta iti sutrena Gauradigane pathat nish pratyayah bhavati. Anaduhah striyam am va iti vartikam asti. Anaduh shabdah vrishabhavachakah. We have seen this word in Subanta Prakriya. So Anaduh means ox. Right? So for Anaduh, there is a sutra Chaturanaduhoho am udattah, which gives am adesha. And the Vakyakara is saying Anaduhah striyam am va vikalpena am bhavati. Anadvahi anaduhi iti udaharanam. Anaduh ityasti nish bhavati. Gauradigane asti idam padam. So this pada has been given in the Gauradigana. So there is nish. Once there is nish, there is am optionally. When there is am is an agama. Mitvat antyadachah paraha amagamaha. Anadu ah I bhavati. Yanadeshe krute anadvahi iti rupam. Amaha abhavetu anaduhi iti rupam. Anadvahi anaduhi iti. Anaduhah stri ityarthah. Ano vahati iti yogiko va. So either in punyoga or in the yogikartha. Anaha vahati, that which bears the ana, which is the what they call the yoke. That is how we derive the word anadu. So in either case you have this Gauradigane Nipatanadeva Nishi am Vikalpaha. So actually in the Gauradigana the Patha itself says Anadvahi Anaduhi. So because of this we know that am is Vikalpa. The Vartikakara has created this Vartika based on the Ganapatha. Since the Ganapatha gives both forms, we know that am is Vikalpa. Gauradigane Nipatanadeva Nishi am Vikalpaha. Evancha Anaduhah striyam am vedi vaktavyam iti Vartikam na kartavyam iti bhavaha. So the Vartika is actually not needed because Panini has directly indicated to the Ganapatha that there is an optional am, but probably the Vartikakara has based in Vartika on this itself, okay, and made a general rule. Pipalyadayascha. Within the Gauradigana, there is a Gana Sutra. There are many cases where within a Gana, say you have the Sarvadigana which goes on like Sarva, Vishwa, Ubha, Ubhaya and all. In between you will have some sutras. Prathamachaya, Mataya, Alpatha, Katipaya, Nemascha, Purva Paravara, etc. There are 4 Gana Sutras. We call them as Gana Sutras, that is sutras which occur within a Gana. So similarly here there is a Gana Sutra which says Pipalyadayascha. So Pipalyadayashcheti. Atra nama Gauradigane Gaura, Matsya, Manushya, Shrunga, Gavaya, Haya, Mukaya, Gautama, Anadvahi, Anaduhi, Taruna, Taluna, Shvan iti patitva. So these are all words which have been given in the Gauradigana. So he gives a list of words. Iti patitva, Pipalyadayascha iti uktva. So then Panini says Pipalyadayascha, and also words which belong to the Pippali Adigana ityuktva. Pippali, Haritaki, Koshataki, Prithivi, Matamahi ityadi patitam. So they are words which belong to a subset of the Gauradis. So all these words will also have nish. Tatra Pippali Shabdasya Jativachitve api. So it is a Jativachaka. It is a type of tree. Vriksha Vishesha Vachaka. So Pippali Shabdasya Jativachitve api. So for all Jativachaka Shabdas, Jaterasti Vishayadayo Padhat iti Agre Sutramasti. Jativachaka Lakshanaha nish. So there is a nish pratyaya being given for Jativachakas. Jativachitve api Niyata Strilingatvat nishaha aprapte hai. but that sutra will apply for words which are both in Pullinga and Strilinga. That is, Jatehe Astri Vishayat, for words which are not Nitya Strilingas. That sutra, Jate Rastri Vishayat, will apply only for words which are not Nitya Strilingas. But this word, that is Pippali, is a compulsory Strilinga. Niyata Strilingatvat, Nishaha Apraptehe. It would not have got nish by that sutra, and therefore he has included that in the Gauradi Gana. Shvan Shabdasya tu. There is also a word Shvan in the sutra. Rannebhyaha iti nipi prapte nisharthaha iha pathaha. So because it is nakaranta, it would have got nish by rannebhyam nish. Sorry, it would have got neep by rannebhyam neep. To prevent that neep and to get nish, he has included that in this gana. Sware Visheshaha. The difference between neep and nish is in swara. Akriti Ganoyam. The Gauradi Gana is an Akriti Gana. That is, it can take on added words which are similar in nature. That is, which have nish and which do not have another sutra for nish, can be added on to this. Akriti Ganoyam iti Gauradihi ityarthaha. Pippalyadehe avantaraganatve prayojanam chintyam. So now there is a question, why did Panini create a subclass called Pippalyadayascha? Generally when he creates an avantaragana, that there is a subclass within a class, there is some special karya which is told for the subclass. Okay? So for words which fall into that subclass, there will be the general karya. Samanyataha tasya ganasya yat karyam tat karyam api bhavati. Kintu avantaraganasya yat karyam tadapi avantaraganasya kinchit vishishtam karyam api bhavati. For example, within the Sarvadi we have Tyadadis. There are 8 words which fall into a subclass called Tyadadis. Tyadadina maha iti Tyadadinam eva vishishtam kinchit karyam bhavati. But here for the Pippalyadis there is no special karya which has been told. So the Vyakhyanakara says Pippalyadehe avantaraganatve prayojanam chintyam. When he says chintyam, it means should be thought, which means it is not required. He could have simply included that in the main Gauradi Gana, because the only karya which is being given here is nish by Shid Gauradi. So next he says in the Vyakhyana itself, Matsya Shabdat Gauraditvad Nishi Vishesham Darshayitum Aha. There is the word Matsya which has been included in the Gauradi Gana. So when you do nish, there is some special karya. So for that he brings in a new sutra. Surya Tishyagastya Matsyanam Ya Upadhayaha. It is sutram. So this sutra does not belong to the Stri Pratyaya Prakarana. It is a Lopa Sutra. Shashtadhyaye vartate. Trini padani santi. Surya Tishya Agastya Matsyanam Yaha Upadhayaha. Angasya ityadhikarah dhelopo kadrvaha ityatah lopaha iti anuvartate. So there is the anuvritti of the word lopa. Angasya upadhayaha yasya lopaha syat. The yakara, which is the upadha of an anga, is deleted. Sachedyaha suryadyavayavaha. If that yakara is a part of these 4 words, Surya, Tishya, Agastya and Matsya. So the yakara in the upadha will be deleted. So the sutra does mention when. Kim kasmin pare lopaha bhavati iti noktam. Atayeva vartikani santi. Matsyasya nyam iti prathamam vartikam. So for the word matsya, nishi pare. So when it is followed by ni, that is the Stri Pratyaya, the yakara will be deleted. Tena ihana matsyasya idam matsyam. So in other cases, so the udaharana, the example for it is actually matsi. Matsya ityasmat gauradi gane pathat shid gauradibhyascha ityanena nish bhavati. Matsya I ityasti. Matsyasya nyam ityasti. Nyam नीषि परतः सूर्यतिष्यागस्त्यमत्स्यानां यौपधायाः इत्यनेन यकारस्य लोपः सो मत्स इ इति भवति यस्यति च इत्यनेन अकारलोपे मत्सी इति रूपं तदेव उदाहरणम् it is given a bit later in the moola but the udaharana is this tena iha na because the vadikakara says nyam eva lopah this is a niyama saying for the word matsya yakara lopa will happen only when followed by the nish pratyaya therefore matsyasya idam matsyam अण् प्रत्ययः भवति तद्धितः मत्स्य अ इत्यस्ति अत्र तु लोपः न भवति it will not be deleted and you hear the yakara in matsyam so matsi किमपि नास्ति मत्स्य शब्दात् नोरादि ङीषि यलोपः यस्येति च इति अकारलोपः सूर्यागस्त्ययोः छे च ञां च for Surya and Agastya. In when followed by cha and when followed by ni, there is yalopa. So this again, this is a vartika which belongs to Surya Tishya Agastya Matsyanam Upadhaya. So Surya Agastyayoho, for the word Surya and Agastya, yakara will be deleted when followed by cha pratyaya. Cha is a tadhita pratyaya. And ni is nish. Okay? So the examples are given in the Vyakhyana. Suriyah ityasti cha pratyaye Surya cha iti bhavati chakarasya aynayiniya phadaka chakam pratyayadina vityanena iya iti adeshah Surya iya ityasti yakarasya lope Sura iya iti bhavati yasyati cha ityanena अकारस्य लोपे सूरीयः इति रूपम् सूरी सूर्यस्य स्त्री इत्यर्थे पुंयोगादाख्यायाम् इत्यनेन ङीष् भवति सूर्य इ इत्यस्ति यकारस्य लोपे अकारस्य यस्येति च इत्यनेन लोपे सूरी इति रूपम् so in both when followed by cha pratyaya and when followed by ङीष् there is yalopa similarly for agastya agastiyah. So when it followed by cha, the form is agastiyah, where yakara is deleted. Also, when followed by ङीष्, there is lopa, so the form will be agasti. Neha, sauryam, agastyam. So in other cases, say for example, when there is an, there is no lopa, the form will be saurya and agastya. Tishya pushyayoho nakshatra ani yalopaha iti vacyam. So for the words Tishya and Pushya, nakshatra ani, when it is followed by an, if you look at the Vakhyana Tishyeti, nakshatrena yuktah kalah sandhi vela ritu nakshatrebhyo an iti cha vihite nakshatra sambandhini ani parataha. And an pratyaya which is given for nakshatra. So tasmin an pratyaye paratah tishya pushyayoho lopaha. So the yakara of the words tishya and pushya. Okay. So the atikakara is adding the word pushya. It is not there in the sutra. It is being added. So tishya pushyayoho lopaha yakarasya lopaha ityarthaha. Tatra tishyasya yalopaha niyamyate. So tishya would have gotten yalopa by the sutra. So he is giving a niyama that nakshatra ani eva yalopaha. Yakara will be deleted only when followed by the anna. Pushyasya tu aprapto vidhiyate. For the word pushya, there was no anna. There was no yalopa being given by the sutra. So Vartikakara adds it. Tishyena yuktaha purnamasaha. Tishye bhavova taishaha. So that will be the form. You have anna pratyaya, tishya a. Yakara is deleted and akara is deleted. There is adi vritti, so the form will be taishaha evam paushaha. Neha tishyasya pushyasya va ayam taishyaha paushyaha. So this does not belong in stri pratyaya. There is no stri pratyaya for these tishya and pushya. The yalopa will occur when followed by nakshatra an. So the next question he raises, if you look at the Vyakhyana itself following Matsi iti, Matsya Shabdante Gauradigeshi Alopaha Yasyati cha iti Akaralopaha. Nanu Pitruvya Matula Matamaha Pitamaha iti Sutre Matuhu Pita Pituhu Pita iti Vigrahe Matripitrubhyam Damahachi Tilope Matamaha Pitamaha Shablau Nipatitau. So the words Matamaha and Pitamaha are just a second please. Oh, inge vandu kuttu sir. சரி நான் போறேன். எங்க இருக்கு? அங்கே வந்தாச்சு. சரி நான் போறேன். சரி. So the words Matamaha and Pitamaha have been given by the sutra. Pitravya Matula Matamaha Pitamaha, where it is Nipatana. Okay, they say it is Damaha Unadi Pratyaya, but there is Nipatana of Matamaha and Pitamaha. Matamaha Pitamaha Shabdau Nipatitau. Tatra Matuhu Mata Pituhu Mata iti Vigrahe Damaha Chaha Shitvam Vihitam Matarishitcha iti. So there is also Shitva being given by the same sutra. Okay. There itself there is a Shitva being given. So Matari Shitcha. Tatascha Shitva Vidhanadeva Nish Siddhehe. Because it is Shit, Shitgauradibhyascha etc. Shitvadeva Nish Bhavati. Nish Siddhehe Gauradishu Matamahi Shabda Pataha Na Kartavyaha. So why is the word Matamahi included again in Gauradigana? Since it is Shit, it already gets nish by Shitva, due to Shitva. So then why has it been included again in the Gauradigana? Iti prashnaha. Matari Shitcha iti Shitvadeva Siddhe Gauradishu Matamahi Shabda Pathat Anityaha Shitaha Nish. So that says that for Shitva Prayuktaha Nish Anityaha, it is not compulsory. There are some cases where Nish due to Shitva might not occur. Whereas in Mata, to show that or to indicate that Nish due to Shitva is Anitya, Panini has included the word Matamahi in Gauradigana. So that is what he says in the Vyakhyana. So Damshtra iti udaharanam darshayati. Damshehe damnishasa iti karaneshtran. So for the damsha dhatu, there is shtran pratyaya, which is shid. Atra shitve satyapi na nish iti bhava. So even though there is shit, there is no nish. Instead there is tap and the form is damshtra. So to indicate this, that shitva prayuktaha nish anityaha iti pradarshaitumeva Gauradishu Matamahi Shabdasya Pathaha iti Dikshitaihi Uktam. Okay. So Damshtreri. So next is a big sutra, Janapada Punda, which we will see in the next class. Any questions? Then how do we know when to apply
Unmuted.
It's a very valid question. If it is Anitya, when we are saying Anitya, it does not mean it will not apply. Mostly it will apply. But there are some forms where there is no niche. We find where there is Shitva and there is no niche. To substantiate that, we say it is Anitya. Means generally if you see Shit, you can still apply niche always. But if there is a form where you find where it is Shit and it does not have niche, Shishta Prayoge, Yadi Shitvasya Shitaha api niche nasti, tarhi katham tasya samarthanam paniniyatvam iti chet anena samarthayitum shakyate. So this is just a technique for substantiating some forms. They are rare. Certainly they are very rare. But there are some forms where it is, you find that it is Shit and still the Prayoga does not have niche. So in such a case you can use this to support the absence of niche. But as a general rule, if you find Shit, there will be niche. Okay. So the anitya is always there is a problem. Where will it apply and where not is always a question which has to be determined through Vyakhyan. Any other questions? येनाक्षरसमं नायं ब्रह्ममहेश्वरात् व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्तकौमुदीयं विरच्यते. So next class, next Monday, same time, 5 o'clock.